Hey, what's up, guys? George here from Sideways Toast, and today I am in one of my favorite cars, actually. It's the Nissan 240SX. You will notice if you are watching this, which you probably, yeah, you're watching this, it doesn't have much power. It has 155 horsepower. It has a KA24DE engine, which, in America is the one it was sold with. I'm sorry, I'm kind of sick today, but I'm still trying to make a video. It's the one that was sold in America, but if you were somewhere where they could have there was laws or emissions things, and the engine it would have had when they sold it in Japan, it came with an SR20 DET, but in America they couldn't sell it with that, and it's a 240SX here. It would be a 180SX there, so it only has the KA motor, so it has about 50 less horsepower than it would that compared to the one that was sold in Japan and other countries where it was the right-hand drive 180SX. So that's just that. And this is one of my favorite cars because I actually might be getting one because I'm very interested in drifting in real life. I research them. I know a lot about them. And I find them very interesting. But as a stock drift car, the 240SX, especially on wider corners, it's just useless because it doesn't have enough power to spin the wheels when you're going at speed. Like, the only time it can spin the wheels is pretty much first gear or if you're going pretty fast and you e-brake into a corner sideways, you can kind of spin them, but you just can't hold drifts with it, which is kind of annoying. But this car, if you modify it, it's probably one of the better drift cars in Forza, I think. You might have a different opinion, but I don't. I think it's one of the best cars in Forza for drifting if you modify it, because just a higher horsepower car is usually what you want for drifting in Forza, because it just allows you to link your drifts better, because you can be spinning the wheels maybe in third gear, where in this car you will be able to complete these longer corners, where in this car there's no way to do it. You just don't have enough horsepower to do it. And that's one of the issues. And this car, it's reasonably light. I think it weighs about 2,900 pounds stock, which isn't bad. But if you do the race weight reduction, I think it cuts about 500 pounds off, which is pretty good. And with that, it is better as a stock drift car. I have done that before. This is completely stock right here. But, yeah. So if I was to build one of these, actually I have tons of these in my garage. I probably have like 20 240s in my garage. Most of them, some of them I have SR20s, and some of them I have an RB26 from a GTR, which the R34 or the R whatever. I do like that engine, but one of the issues with it is because it has two massive turbos on it, there is some turbo lag. So at low RPMs, there's not as much power, and then you might just hit 5,000 RPM and just rockets by, which sometimes you're not ready for. But it's very nice to have all that power, because with that motor, you can get over 1,000 horsepower out of it. I'm not saying that is good for drifting, because I cannot drift 1,000 horsepower, because I just can't control it. I know there are people who can. I probably could if I worked at it for a while, but I just can't control it. So most of mine have about 650, 700, something like that. With that motor, there's not as much lag, and I really do like those, because you can achieve a pretty good angle, link all the drifts together, and it has pretty good control and doesn't spin out a lot. Because me not being the most careful driver, I sometimes go into a corner a little bit, too fast, let's say that, and those 240s I've built, they let you keep your points, because they have so much control. If you're going into it too hard, you can just pull out and correct yourself, and you don't completely lose it, which I think is pretty nice. Another thing, this car, stock, the brakes are just crap. Like, there's no brakes at all. Like, you hit the brakes and nothing really happens. It takes about 3 minutes for you to come to a stop from going like 10 miles an hour. They're not good brakes at all. So, yeah, if I was to build one, more power, maybe 600, 700, something like that, I'd probably go for, I don't know, I'd have to see. I'd probably try out Sport and Street, because I have some with both Sport and Street, and I do like the Sport tires, because they give you more grip, but the street tires, sometimes they just let you pull out a little bit longer drifts because they do have less grip. So if you did like this video, drifting stock 240SX, make sure to check out the rest of my videos. If you're interested in the Nissan S chassis vehicles, I am about to upload some other videos, which is the S13, S14, and S15 drifting. I have those. I'm going to upload them soon after this video, so make sure to check those out on my channel. And if you did like this video, leave comment suggestions for cars in the future. I'm just gonna keep doing cars. I might, cause like this kind of 240. The only reason I did it is because I really like it. I don't know if I'm gonna do more low horsepower cars because they're just not as much fun to drift. If you did like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, leave suggestions for future cars, and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.